During the upcoming weeks, these are some of the celebrities who will be playing Bullseye for their favorite charities. Actor and football great Jim Brown. From The Young and Restless, Lilibet Stern. Comedian Shecky Green. From Days of Our Lives, Jack Coleman. From Happy Days, Linda Goodfriend. And from Trapper John M.D., Brian Mitchell. They'll be playing the game of strategy, daring, and luck. They'll be playing Celebrity Bullseye. Now, here's your host, Jim Lange. Hey! Thank you. Good luck. Thank you. Thank you all very much, and welcome once again to Celebrity Bullseye, the show where the celebrities play against each other and win money for their favorite charity. And Charlie, would you please introduce our two stars? Our current champion with winnings totaling $14,500, Las Vegas headliner, movie and television star, meet comedian Shecky Green. And his opponent with winnings totaling $1,500, actor and football great, meet Jim Brown. Welcome back, Shecky and Jim. Shecky, you are our champion, and your charity, the Center for the Improvement of Child Care, is $14,500 wealthier because of you. You're doing great. And Jim Brown is your current challenger. We're in the middle of the game. Jim, I was thinking, you've been in a lot of movies. Do you have one favorite? Which?
The Dirty Dozen.
The Dirt? Oh, I love that movie.
Oh, yes.
That was a great movie.
That was a picture about my relatives.
Yeah. Why was that your favorite? It was your co-stars or the...
Oh, yes, the co-stars, Lee Marvin, John Cassavetes, Clint Walker, Ernest Borgnine, and many, many fine actors. And also it was the heyday of the Beatles and the Stones and discotheques and miniskirts.
And you were over in London?
In London for 6 months.
Oh, not bad duty, I'll tell you.
Not
nice
bad
work
at
if
all.
you can get it, I guess. Jim, your charity is the Tri-Adoption Library, trying to get people together with real parents and adopted parents and their children, and they're doing great work, and so are you. You've already earned $1,500 for them, and a chance to make some more, right? And now let's get on to the game. The players accumulate money by correctly answering questions. Celebrities have been advised when it comes to a name, last name is sufficient for an answer. When it comes to a title, though, the exact title must be given. First player to bank $2,000 or more wins that game. Player to win 2 out of 3 games wins the match, goes on to play the bonus game, and stays around to meet a new player. Now, when our last show ended, Shecky, you didn't have any money in your bank. Jim had $1,500 in his bank, had the big lead. There's no money in the pot, but Shecky, it is your turn to go, so you have a little comebacking to do. We'll get underway by spinning the information on the board and then getting it all covered up. And when you're set, Shecky, you're in control, so hit the button and let's see what you can do. Good luck. Dateline the 60s at $400 a question. Pot luck at $300. And this contract is 2 questions. Which will it be, Shecky?
Let's go for Dateline the 60s.
All right, this is worth $800. 2 questions in it. Here's your first one. In November of 1963, this Florida launching pad was renamed Cape Kennedy. Is its former name Cape Johnson, Cape Canaveral, or Cape Biscayne?
Cape Canaveral.
That's correct, and you have $400 in the pot and 1 to go in the contract. Here's your next question. It's 1964. The countries of Zanzibar and Tanganyika form a new African nation, and they adopt a new name. Is the new nation called Tanzania, Zambia, or Tanzibar?
Zambia.
Ooh, not right. I'm sorry, Shecky. Control goes over to Jim. Jim, if you answer this, you've won the game. Is it Tanzania or Tanzibar?
Tanzibar.
No, I'm sorry. It's Tanzania. You had a chance. Control goes back to Shecky. You were saved there, Sheck. Got a new question here for you. The year is 1968. William Anders, James Lovell, and this astronaut become the first men to orbit the moon. Is the third astronaut Frank Borman, Scott Carpenter, or John Glenn?
Scott Carpenter.
No, that isn't right. Shecky, control goes back to you, Jim. Another chance to win this game. Was it Frank Borman or John Glenn?
I would say it's Borman.
It's Borman, and you won the game. Frank Borman is right. Congratulations, Jim. All right, that's the first game. Of course, you got another one coming up. And, Jim, you have now a total of $2,300 for the Tri-Adoption Library. Control will go over to Shecky, and we'll play that second game of the match in a moment. Don't go away. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Celebrity Bullseye with Shecky Green and Jim Brown battling away. And I made a mistake. I said, Shecky, you would start this game. You started the first game.
Yes.
And that means that Jim gets to start this game. So control is over with Jim Brown. And we've got all brand new categories. So let's spin them and cover them up. And Jim, you get to hit the button and see what comes up. The art world at $200. The question is one. Or the comic strips, another form of art at $200. And the contract is 2 questions. Which will it be, Jim?
Well, I guess comic strips.
All right, let's try comic strip for 2, and it's worth $400. This famous comic strip featured colorful characters named Lonesome Polecat, Hairless Joe, and a creature named the Shmoo. Was the strip Dick Tracy, Lil Abner, or Gasoline Alley?
Lil Abner.
That's correct. It was Lil Abner, and you have 1 to go. Answer this and you complete the contract. Paul Terry created the cartoon characters of 2 talking birds named Heckle and Jekyll. Were they parrots, magpies, or seagulls?
Magpies.
You're right again, and you have completed the contract. They were magpies. All right, Jim, $400 in the pot. Now, you can bank that for your charity if you like, but you lose control to Shecky, or you can just leave it there and continue to play. What's your choice?
Well, I'll continue to play.
All right, the money stays in the pot. The $400 on the line. Jim's going to go for it. Let's spin the